Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into my 9th unboxings of goodies from Hobby Link Japan. Munchkin number 2 is at school this morning, so I'll be unboxing these solo today. And we have a couple of boxes here from Hobby Link Japan, and I know that one of them is basically a cleanup of my private warehouse account through Hobby Link Japan. I just wanted to send some of the stuff that's just been sitting there for a while. And the other box, I'm not sure which one is which, but the other box is a set of items that I had ordered on the fly and then I had sent immediately after purchase. So we're going to go ahead and take a peek at both of these, and let's go ahead and start with the one on top here and take a peek at what we had ordered. Like I said, I don't know which one is from the private warehouse account, so we'll have to find out. And I've been accumulating quite a bit through my private warehouse, and it was getting close to the 60-day, I guess not expiration date, but the 60-day limit on how long you can keep stuff in your private warehouse account. And let me just rip this here. And I decided to just do a little bit of cleaning up because actually I had some stuff hit the 60-day limit, so they were automatically sent. They haven't arrived yet, but I decided to clean up a little bit more. Just have it sent over here. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought. Hold on here. There we go. Alright. Let's see which one this one is here. Okay. These set of items look like they were the ones in my private warehouse account. And I got some bubble wrap. And go ahead and take these out and take a peek at, oh, this one was opened already. I think the flap just came off. Let's go ahead and finish taking these out here. Alright. First item we have here is an SIC set. Kamen Rider Wizard Flame style, and this one I had ordered, I think it was a little over a month ago. Pretty cool. I was not expecting the Wizard line to come out in SIC, but at least so soon. And that looks pretty cool. You can see the figure set there, but I'm not upset about it coming out so soon. But that looks really, really nice, and I can't even remember how much I paid for this since I bought it a while ago, and was sitting in my private warehouse account, I think, for about 40 days now. So, but is there a price on this barcode here? Doesn't show how much it was originally sold for. I'm gonna guess I paid about 5,000 yen for this. I can't remember, but pretty cool figure. And if you're not aware, but SIC usually does not create figure sets immediately after the show is aired, so that's why I was kind of surprised to see Kamen Rider Wizard to come out in SIC form. But I'm not complaining. Pretty cool figure set there. And Here we have a couple of magazines, Dengeki Hobby, the October issue here. Although I think Japan, they like to release their magazines with at least 1 or 2 months future dated, I guess you could say. So this is really, I guess, an August or September issue when it came out. So it's not the most recent release of the magazine. And the other one here, it's not showing. It's just the back here. Let me open that up. I can show the other magazine we have here. The other magazine is a Hobby Japan magazine, and this one also is dated October, but was probably released in August or September. So pretty cool, and I look forward to going through these magazines. Looks like the Dengeki Hobby and Hobby Japan like to feature the same Gunpla on their cover on the same month, so pretty interesting there. And we also have a couple of figure sets that I purchased a while ago, but just recently had sent over. This one here is an Iron Man Mark III by the Revoltech line, and this one is the renewal or re-release, I should say, this set, not the original release of the Mark III. You can tell because of the packaging here. And I think the original release had a cover flap, if I'm not mistaken. So, but this one is a re-release of the set. You can see the Stark head, and I'm a big fan of the Revoltech line of movie Iron Man figures. I really dig it. And this, I think, was sold less than 3,000, maybe less than 3,500 yen at the time I bought it. So pretty cool. I know that the Figma and Figure Arts lines have released Iron Man figures recently, but they have not released the older armor sets, such as this Mark III here. And one of the reasons why I have gravitated toward the Revoltech line is one, because I like the sculpt and the articulation on this, but also they have pretty much covered most of the, if not all of the movie armor so far in figure form, which is cool. And you can see this particular one has a light up gimmick in the chest, which is pretty neat on here. And this is my second, I think, Revoltech Iron Man figure. The first one was the Mark IV, which was an exclusive Revoltech figure set. But pretty cool to have the Mark III. No, this is my third. Sorry, I do have the Mark 7, I believe. Also, the Avengers. And we have here, pretty cool, is I guess a variation. I don't think this ever showed up in the movie. If it did, it showed up in the background in Iron Man 3. But this is the, what is this, Mark 21, the Midas armor. Pretty cool, and it looks like it's the Mark 7 pretty much in sculpt, but redecoed in a nice gold color scheme. So pretty cool there. And that's pretty nice, and I think this sold for about 3,500 yen as well. It was pretty much the same price as the Mark III re-release when I purchased it. So Very cool. I do not think this has the light-up gimmick. I think the light-up gimmick was pretty much restricted to the Mark II and the Mark III. But pretty cool to have the Midas armor there. It says it's from the Iron Man 3 line, so I'm gonna guess this was in the background because I don't remember seeing it. I've only seen the movie a couple times, so we'll have to review the movie again to see where this guy shows up. Pretty cool. Now I'm gonna take a really quick break due to the memory card, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we're gonna go ahead and unbox this one here. Now, these set of items I purchased on the fly while I was browsing through Hobby Link Japan, and I had immediately had them ship out as soon as I purchased it. These were not through the private warehouse system. And let me just rip this the cover. Cover the packaging. I should have done that before while I was relieving the memory card space, but oh well. Alright, let's cut that. Cut this. Alright. Oh, cool. We got a couple of neat items I was able to pick up while, oh, cool. Just browsing through the site here. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. And what we have here are a couple of neat items. Let's go ahead and put this down first. Open this up. And, oops. Cool. We have here Figure O magazine, the 200th issue of this particular magazine. Very, very cool. And it looks like they included a nice little bonus item here for the 200th release. So that's kind of neat. And it's a nice, is it a little bit thicker? Yeah, just a little bit thicker. Not too much thicker than their normal magazines. But I was able to find this one. I was not able to find issue 199 on their site because that's a one I needed, but for some reason it was not even listed on their site. It wasn't sold out or anything, but it doesn't look like Hobby Link Japan picked up that particular issue. But I'm glad they were able to pick up this issue, a nice anniversary issue here. Very cool. And I'll be going through that along with my other magazines I was able to pick up recently. And also able to pick up a few Gundam Perfect files. Some of the Perfect files that, some of the older ones that are still available on the Hobby Link Japan site, such as issue number 2 here. Pretty cool. And all of this is in Japanese, basically. I can't read any of this, but I still wanted to get these because you don't have to read all of it. You can also just look through all the nice pictures. But this is basically a periodical that goes over all things Gundam anime related, either through the series or OVAs, which is really, really cool. And the pages are meant to be separated and categorized in a binder, because there are different categories like personality profiles, mechanic profiles, and it's just a really neat thing here, and basically lore of the Gundam universe. And you can categorize it by that different categories and stuff, and it's just nice to look through, even though I can't read any of it. So I could see it's a nice artist diagram there. So just you can see all the different suits. Even looks like it includes a little fold-out poster here, and this one features the RX-78 too. Basically, the suit from the original Mobile Suit Gundam series. And it looks like it has a nice feature on that. It's got information there, and it looks like a seed suit here too. Strike Gundam. Features of that. Very cool. The white base. So really cool. Noah, Bright Noah. He's been slapping pilots into motivation. But pretty cool. I was able to get issue number 2, issue number 4, and issue number 6. Again, some older Gundam Perfect files that I was able to pick up. And while going through some of the Gundam Perfect files, I also was able to find these. These are pretty neat. These are binders for Gundam Perfect files. I think this particular one is for covers. Yeah, if you want to collect the covers, if you've separated your Gundam Perfect files, and you have a binder here just for the covers themselves, which is cool. And this is Char and Quattro's suit, I guess. Nice little focus on the cover of this binder. Of course, Char Aznable's suit there. Pretty cool. And we have here a Gundam Perfect file binder for the contents itself. Pretty cool. Now, I think this particular binder is not the original release. This one's only 500 yen, but I think this was a re-release of those binders. So I think the original one had a lot more than just the binder itself. I think it may have had category dividers and stuff, but I don't think this one does. So pretty cool. Nice artwork there of some of the pilots from the various series. So yeah, you have the Nausea there. Probably Amuro, and I'm not sure who this one is. And I haven't watched all of this series, so. But pretty cool. You can see the Unicorn RX-72. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a Exia? I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with all of my Gunpla. But speaking of Gunpla, I was able to pick this up as well. This is the Power GM Cardigan. And this is from one of the most recent Gundam series, Gundam Build Fighters Try. The second season of Build Fighters, and I saw it low in stock and had to pick it up. So, and I think this one was about 2,000 yen on there, and this is featured in the new series. I've seen the first episode of the new series, and it looks promising. I really like the Build Fighters series, and pretty cool. And I downloaded the second episode, but have not actually watched that yet. But you can see the 3 main protagonists of the show and their suits above them. So pretty cool. I tried to see if the other ones were available, but they were still not available for they were still on pre-order, but not in stock. This was the only one in the new series that was in stock, so pretty cool with this particular pickup here. So a nice set of pickups for my 9th unboxings of goodies through Hobby Link Japan. Just go through these real quick. I got a couple of Reveltechs there, Iron Man, Perfect Files, binders for Perfect Files, a Gunpla kit of the GM cardigan, a nice bonus item to be included with the magazine that I picked up, the Figure O magazine, and we also have Dengeki Hobby and Hobby Japan, and of course our SIC of Kamen Rider Wizard, so in flame form. But this is my 9th unboxings of goodies through Hobby Link Japan. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.